Good afternoon, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. So we showed you earlier the types of equipment that we were using to, get this pool deck and deck cleaned up, which was yesterday. And then we showed you the previous video how I am applying the sealer. This does require 2 coats. You apply the second coat when it's wet. So it's a little bit different than a top coat and a flood coat. It's a lot different. However, this stuff is bulletproof. It is such a great sealer, and I'll let you see what it looks like. Now, it is still drying, so I don't have to use caution tape. I've let the homeowner know that there is to be no foot traffic. We want a good 24 hours of no rain, and this stuff dries in a few hours, but I really don't want any foot traffic on there because if you've got dirt on your foot, they could bury in, make a stain. You don't want that on. Before I even get on the deck, I make my boots, so that there's nothing in the traction that could drop out. So there's just not a pebble on here. I'll turn you around really quick, and this is what it looks like. It just looks absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And we did this upper deck here too, that whole deck along there and in between the bar area. We'll see if we can zoom you in there. You can see how it's still drying. Along there, also the deck above the hot tub. So, this is all done with the Foundation Armor SX5000 water-based. I am not sponsored by them. I'm not trying to drum up business for them. Selene Siloxane. I mean, there's Ghost Shield. There's a bunch of them, but this stuff's really great if you're not going to use an impregnating or a penetrating. This is a penetrating sealer, but if you're not going to use a color enhancing or you're not looking for that high gloss shine, these are brand new stones. So just take a look. How gorgeous is that? Now we did have almost a little bit more of a whiter look, and you can see what it looks like now. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and you can really see through this shot here how it's still drying. Let's see if I can zoom you in. I still have nitrile gloves on, but you can see how it's still drying. And then we have a really nice sort of a bar area in there. There's a kitchen and a table, and maybe I can get a better vantage point. I am not going to walk on this because I've been walking around cleaning my stuff out. Let's see if I can get you a little better vantage point there so you can really see in there, because this area in here was just really, really bad. As far as lizard poops, dirt, construction debris, I mean, I've had to use multiple tools to scrape stuff off of here, so on and so forth. But, we did the coping all the way around. So the coping has been treated all the way around. We've treated all the way around the hot tub, and this gives you a nice good idea of what that sealer produces. So, let's get this back to here, and just wanted to show you what the results were. I have a lot of people in the videos. These are just a one-take deal off of my iPhone. I've got the Pro Max, so it's got a great photo capability and video capability, but I'm not a photo editor. I'm not putting music to this. I'm not making fancy stuff like I'll entertain. This isn't for really entertainment. This is for knowledge and what works for me. And there's many ways to do different things. But I just like to share with you guys in case you want to do something yourself, or you want to break into a certain thing, or maybe you're a guy that's been doing this for a really, really long time, and there's a different way. So I've learned a ton off of YouTube videos, conventions, vendor showcases, networking with other business professionals, seeing what types of equipment they're using in the field. Oftentimes guys will have, really huge jobs, and they need somebody with a completely mobile setup because there's areas that are hard to reach, in excess of 900 feet, a couple thousand feet, where you need a guy on wheels to get back there. And that's where I come in. But, this is my way of sort of giving back to the community, and just to show my work. And yes, absolutely. If there are homeowners out there who are watching these videos and like, boy, I want that done, I'm going to call that guy. It's a wonderful form of advertising as well. In that respect, that's not the sole purpose. I do get a lot of calls from, let's say, YouTube, because of specialty things that I clean, like coquina rock and things like that. So, you know, but it's not something that I count on. It's not my sole, you know, medium. It's not, you know, something that where this isn't my marketing and my advertising. This is just, you know, you guys have been so great to me throughout the years. I used to watch a guy, of course I would never do it, but, you know, he walks around with a pump up sprayer and a garden hose and he's treating different things, you know. But, you know, you learn what people are using, and you laugh a lot because there's a lot of crap out there. And then you also go, wow, no way, I'm going to try that. That looks much more efficient, much more effective. So the industry is constantly changing. You know, I first started doing car dealerships in the early 1990s using a reverse osmosis process, which is a spot-free rinse. And we had a little sales pitch that we would do in lieu of paying somebody, you know, minimum wage to scrub these cars off. We would come in. And from that, it's just progressed. I've watched throughout the decades how the industry has changed, how there's effective restoration products on the market. So anyway, I hope you enjoy these videos. You know, please don't bark at me for, you know, a lot of people say, well, where's the after video? Or where's the, you know, a lot of guys will merge the videos together. And I'm just not, you know, I'm not a computer guy. I'm not somebody who's, you know, sitting there at home. I'm busy, and you know, and when I'm not busy, I'm playing, golfing, I'm surfing, I'm having fun with my kids, doing something really cool. You know, so I'm not going to sit there and try to splice these videos together and make them all super cool. And I see a ton of them, and you guys that are out there that are doing them with your graphics and your branding, and you know, and how you're putting your music together, and how the frames just go from frame to frame to frame, and it's so cool, and that's great. You know what I mean? I would probably need to hire a search engine optimization guy to do that for me, because I'm not, or editing guy or whatever. So these are one take videos. I hope you enjoy them. Selene Siloxane Foundation Armor, water-based, SX5000. You know, count on about 200 a square, but you know, depending on this material will not drink at all. You know, this is not, you know, you would think that it would, but it doesn't. So, you know, you don't, and please do not over apply. This is the perfect application. Water will bead right off of this. And you can just see how absolutely gorgeous this looks. Let's see if I can get a little better. You can just see how beautiful this brand new pool deck came out. You can see we still got drying going on here, yeah. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, guys, have a great day. That upper deck, look at that. Look, you can see it just glistening in the distance. Now, once again, this is not a sealer that you're going to get that high gloss shine. It's still wet, and that's why you're getting that. It's going to dry. It's not going to be dull. It's going to be matte and clear. So have a great day, everyone. I'll let you take one more look because I'm really proud of my work, and hope everyone's having a great day out there. Keep cleaning. Be passionate about the art of exterior cleaning, and have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care, everyone.